How you going, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Bit of an update on the Wagon. Been doing some work off camera, and I'll switch the camera around and let you have a look. All right, we'll start things off. Got these in. The old man said he had them tucked away. He let me have a look, and I couldn't put them in the car quick enough. First generation Commodore seats, super comfy to sit in. Tie in real nice with that back seat. But the biggest thing is we did an altitude adjustment on this thing, and it looks sick. Sits absolutely perfect. I couldn't be happier with it. Neither could the cat. What do you think of it? Is that right? But yeah, super happy with it. It's turned out really well. So a bit has been happening behind the scenes on the car since lowering it. Front brake calipers are on and bled up. No pedal yet. Passenger side back was blocked. Had to change the wheel cylinder like I thought would happen. And now I'm up to doing the driver's side because it's leaking. All four anchors are bleeding up. Not getting nothing out the pedal, which is great. We're just going to ignore that for now. Hopefully it is that leaking wheel cylinder, but we're going to change that now and see if we can blade it up. Just going to jack the car up enough to get the wheel under. Beautiful, so it doesn't crush my legs. Now, front brakes are a bit of a thing of the past, and most people say that the younger generations don't know how to work on them. So we're just going to strip this down and see how it goes. Alright, so that's him off. Now, probably should have pulled this off while the brake pad was still attached, but I mean, if you're going to fuck up, you're going to fuck up on camera, so I'm glad we got that out of the way for the day. New one. Alright, let's do everything in reverse. See how that drum's not flopping around? That means the pads are adjusted out enough to hold. So now I'll go jump in the cab and see if I can pump it up and build up pressure. Alright, so the car currently looks like this. Whoops, wrong one. Car currently looks like this. Bled up all 4 brakes. I've got some pedal, which I won't complain about. It is wildly mediocre. One thing though, the boosters, the master cylinder's leaking. I did spray these, so that's why there's a bit extra fluid around. I think I'll end up pulling that off. But what we're going to do next, we're going to put the wheels back on, get it off jacks, and then I'm going to address the next problem that's going to stop me from driving this. Alright, so the next job on the list is I'll run it through key, ignition barrel, not that great. I can't get the wheel off, and as you can see, hopefully, that is, now it's locked. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, so we're going to try and gut the column, and then we'll try and get this to work. But first we've got to get the wheel off. Now this wheel I tried the other day, and it didn't show me any love, so we're going to go at it with another method I use. Look at that. Still got the date sheet inside the horn. Alright. Actually, I'm going to straighten the wheels first. Because I'd like to only do this once. Alright. Oh, I don't really like that. Alright. Push with your knees. Get right up under her. Move? Nope. Come on. Move you out the way. Come on. Oh. It's just splintering the wood at the moment. Come on. What have they done to you? Alright, try it with a bigger hammer. There we go. Alright, that's the neutral safety off. Nothing. Right, so the next trick I'm going to try, I've got a piece of wire which I'm going to loop over and shove in the neutral safety to see if it's in relation to that, why it's not starting, and take it from there. Alright. Alright, so it's the neutral safety that's stopping the car from starting. Alright, what I've done is just shove that in there and now it'll start. So, nothing to do with the key. It's obviously got no fuel there. So that's one problem solved. So now I have to get back under there and figure out why it's doing that. I'm pretty sure it could be the thing that it's attached to or how it goes to the column, but we'll sort it out. Got all day, I guess.
Alright, so now that that's figured out why it wasn't starting off the key, I can go ahead and put all this back. Or not. I'm going to start over here. Yep. So. HJ and HQ columns are a little bit different. X, Z and WB. Obviously their indicator stalk's a lot different, has a lot less to it. But we won't judge them for that. Luckily I didn't have to pull all this gear out.
I'm going to straighten up these wheels because they are not straight currently. Straight. How does that look? I reckon we'll go there. Yep. Always like to take in consideration that the wheel's going to slightly lean over when you're driving straight. So it's straight for now, but probably not forever. Oh yeah. Alright, locking that on. Haven't really sorted out the problem with the shifter. I think what I'm going to do with that is I will keep doing what I've been doing. That's just spraying WD-40 in there, putting a lever bar on it and just cranking on it. Hopefully that will loosen it up, but if not, maybe I'll just make it like a rat rod and have like a shifter out here and get a bit of pipe and weld a nut on it with the same thread and call it done. I'm probably not going to do that. That idea just sounds stupid if you ask me. I'll just keep spraying it up and levering it. That's him. Nope. Steering wheel's on. Can start off the key. Won't start right now because I've disconnected the battery, but yeah, I'll give that a tick. Alright, so I keyed it over a few times, showed the old man that it would start off the key, and I think he was trying to rev me up because he goes, oh, I didn't hear it start. So I went and grabbed the fuel container, started it up, had it running there idling, and he goes, I kind of want to see if the brakes work. So naturally we put it in gear, and had to 2-foot it because it's low on trans fluid, so I had to give it a bit of revs and the other foot on the brake. Brakes work. Then just here, shut it down, and I'll show you what happened. Can't really see it now. Oh, you can see that it's wet on the ground there. You can see that some sort of substance has been spraying all over my nicely painted engine bay. But this is the dilemma we've got here. If it'll let me. It's not letting me now. See how that's moving? So that's not pressed up against it. And neither is this side. Sorry, it's a bit hard doing it while holding a camera. See if we can get right in there. So it's a bit blurry. How's that? It's still blurry. Focus. It's stuck in between the alternator and the rad now. So just moving that, I can see that there's a fluid coming out already. So that is about as useful as a cock flavoured lollipop. So we're going to rip them out of there and put a trans collar on it. We've got one laying here. We've got some power steering transmission hose, so it's a quick fix on that. Won't take me long to make some mounts or just drill it straight in the rad support. Yeah, runs, drives. I wish I filmed it, to be honest, because, well, you'll see where the car came from. She's just a beta, but now it runs, drives and brakes off the key, so it's getting there. You know, I've got an engine bay to clean because it's fucking trans fluid everywhere. So, alright, keep at it. Alright, so the trans collars I've fitted up. Made the brackets out of old fuel tank strap. I had an incomplete set, so I put them to good use. So that's just them. Also tidied up the wiring here. Made it look a bit neater. Now I'm gonna jack up the back, run it through the gears and feed it some more trans fluid and see if it drives after that. Alright, so just burping the radiator, getting all those air bubbles out. Got it running in gear, just getting the trans fluid through it, and we'll go for a drive in a minute. Once this has done its thing.
Go on, you dog.
And that's all she wrote. So we've got a ghost pedal there, so we'll have to address that probably sooner rather than later. Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. Alright, family affair right here. We're all going for a drive in it. Give us some herbs, mate. No tail lights, that's not real assuring. I don't know if he's in a low gear or if there's a brake hanging, but there's something going on. Look at that. Alright, so we'll do a bit of summary of things. Temperature gauge does not work, which is great. The door handle decided to break, but it hasn't really broken, it's just the rod's fallen off that goes in there. Brakes suck, as you saw from the video. I'm hoping it is just the master cylinder, but if I have to change the booster, I have to change the booster. Apart from that, ran really well. I did think it had a brake hanging, but we shut it down and put it in neutral, put on the brake, took the brake off, pushed it, and pushed freely, so narrowed it down to the trans, so we just topped up the trans fluid, and it drives 100% better now. So we'll have to tidy up a few things and get things working a bit better, and then we can move on to the next thing. So yeah, pretty excited though with how well it went for what it was. So if you like the video, hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment, and until then, take it easy.